Hello folks, today I'm going to be talking in this video about the frustrations of driving in Trinidad. Right now I'm on the Diego Martin highway and you can see that I'm in a supposedly fast lane, but it's going at the same pace as the lane in the left, the slow lane. Now it's not that white car's fault, it's the vehicle in front of him, that dark colored one. It's moving really slow, so nobody can get past. Now check this out. As we're passing, check that center retaining wall has fallen. No road maintenance. That can cause an accident. But that's not all. Look at what else we find. Just somebody random walking in the middle of the highway. I don't get why people think they can walk in the middle of the highway. No matter what you're there for, there can be death if somebody hits you. So we're still moving along. Nobody can get past. This white car on the left goes brave. But it's really frustrating. I don't know why people simply cannot go to the left if they want to drive slow. The only reason I didn't do that is because I'm going in this lane to turn right. Now roundabouts are tricky, and we're here at this roundabout. It has two lanes, but some people are scared of roundabouts and some people are impatient. This grey vehicle doesn't like how long the car in front of him is taking to move ahead, so he decides he'll go in the left lane. But notice he can't go anywhere either. The car in front of me is actually doing the right thing by waiting for when it's clear to move ahead. But watch what's going to happen next. Yep. The most impatient of all. And he almost causes an accident. But here's the mysterious part. I don't see any license plate on that vehicle. And he just stops there for no reason. I don't know if he wanted to intimidate the vehicle behind him or what. That was weird. Here's another frustrating thing. See that vehicle ahead? He got a flash to move ahead, but what does he do or she do? Stay right there. And they will put their vehicle out where you can't pass and then only move when you reached all the way up to them, and that really frustrates me. You only move ahead with your vehicle if you know you can get out. So this is another left lane, right lane, fast lane scenario. I'm in the supposedly fast lane. This is the highway with 3 lanes, and the person ahead is moving very slow. Even that truck on the left is moving incredibly slow, and you'll see the cars in the middle lane, how fast they're going. That's how slow we're going. This vehicle decided that they're just gonna stay there. And look at how they're driving. She almost hit that blue car. Again, if you know you want to drive slow, go in the left lane. In fact, the law says that unless you're overtaking, you stay in the left. Again, another example of this, but you know, there are some drivers that no matter if you honk your horn, you flash your lights, or the obvious is in front of you, they won't move. You can't hear it, but I am honking my horn at this driver. I would like to pass him. I can't go in the left because vehicles are also, then you'll see them. Look at that big truck is going faster than this vehicle. To tell you how slow we are going. Both lanes on the left, which are supposed to be the slower lanes, are basically passing this vehicle, and I'm honking him, flashing lights, and he just won't move. And some drivers are like that. No matter what you do, they just stay right there. Eventually I'll have to do the same. Get to the left to pass him and then get back in the right lane. And they have this attitude too, as though, you know, you can't move me. If I want to drive here, I want to drive here. Now look at this vehicle. Do you see how close he passed?
What the fudge?
Check it. Stay in your own lane. Look at how much space that person has on the other side. But no, he's turning the corner and he's in my lane. Now, octopuses is a thing that I find Trinis just don't know how to handle. Look at this car. Just almost hits my vehicle after coming up a lane and decides just suddenly wants to turn left. Now here I'm going to give you a little piece of the sound from the vehicle. It's picking up the rain and you can hear how loud it is. Sometimes rain falls here in Trinidad and it sounds like hail. And if you notice ahead and on the right, it's sunny skies, and on the left it's all grey skies. And you're going to see the transition from wet to dry in almost an instant. That's kind of the weird weather we have here in Trinidad. But I also want to point out how slick the roads are. Look at that car on the left. It's almost like moving through a puddle of water. No, I shouldn't say a puddle, a lake of water. And then there's this other vehicle. I mean, you have your hazard lights on, but I'm not really certain that you can have your hazard on while driving. I mean, your hazards are for when you're stopped on the side of the road. And the only other instance I know you could have it on is if you're following a police escort. Sometimes they ask you to put on your hazard lights. Anyway, did you see that transition? How fast it went from wet to dry? Now, keep watching because two things are going to happen. These roads can be really bad. You know, especially when they're wet, you can't tell where the potholes are, you can't tell where the depressions are in the road, so you really have to drive carefully. On the right here, we're going to see somebody just standing there, yep, on the highway as usual.
What the fudge?
And in the center, everybody's suddenly slowing down because something just happened. Perfect timing of what I'm seeing, of why you have to be really careful on slick roads. Not to mention that there are a lot of crazy drivers in Trinidad. Now I don't know who caused this accident or what happened. I'm just showing you some of the things that I see when I'm driving on the road. Check the front left, the front right tire on their left. Oh, that's bent up. I don't know if that white car was involved there. I think they just stopped to assist. Now it's green light. That's when we head out. But wait,
what
do we have here, folks? Be careful out there because it's a lot of craziness with driving in Trinidad.